Hey guys, it's JR again with another video. I'm going to be starting, this is going to be a new series, the first video of a new series of my trains. Since my last video, I had to take my trains up, actually take them down and pack them up, and I've taken the train tables down, and they were set up in my basement. And I had to take them down because I'm planning on finishing the basement, and there isn't going to be any more room for my trains. So I said in my last video that I was going to be moving them to the basement of a building that I own underneath a laundromat. So here you're looking at the basement. It's not an ideal location for trains, but I've figured out how to make it work. And in the end of this video, I will be showing you a diagram of the layout I plan on building. I made it with AnyRail 6, so I'm excited about the design that I've come up with. And as you can see, some of the obstacles that are down here, on the left-hand side, there's 4 what they call sonotubes. They're concrete pillars that support a concrete pad that a couple of my washers are sitting on. I won't go into detail as to why it has to be that way, but they're as you can see, they're off to the left, and then on the straight in front of you, there's 10 steel beams that are screwed into the basement floor and support the floor above, where there's some more washers. Gives the washers some stability. Another obstacle that I've had to actually get rid of and get out of here, it's not in here anymore because I've had it removed, but there was a giant boiler that was sitting in the middle of the floor that I had to pay someone to come in and actually cut it up and dismantle it, and they could get it up the stairs out of the basement. It was too big to just take out of the basement, so they had to cut it up with some special blades into pieces. So here's a picture of what the boiler looked like before it was removed. So here's a more detailed look at the basement. There's also some low-hanging pipes here that are kind of an obstruction, but I don't think they'll be in the way for the trains. And these are the sonotubes that go up. You can't really see it, it's kind of dark. They go up into the floor. They support a couple of washers up above. Some more low-hanging pipes. This pipe here is, I'm going to have the layout in front of the pipe, so the trains are not actually going to operate underneath it. As you can see, it's kind of low. Here's a couple of train tables that I had. I don't know if you've seen some of my older videos. I used to have trains in my previous house. They were my G-scale trains. Here's some of the tables that were left over from them, and I hope to be using most of these or some of these for my new layout. Back there is the legs for the tables with the cross beams, and here are the 10 steel beams that go from the floor all the way, and they screw into the floor, and there's 10 of them. And like I said, I've come up with a design that's going to work around these steel beams. And over here is it's a furnace room that's empty, and this is where I'm going to end up putting more train tables. I'm going to build a yard so that my trains can, when they're not being used, they can be stored. Not too fancy down here, but like I said, I figured out this to make this work. I'm going to be putting in a wall here between that concrete wall that you see on the right, and it's going to come across to this cinder block wall, and I'm going to put a door in the middle so that it's separated from the rest of the basement and locked up. So stay tuned for further updates, and I'm excited for the progress of this layout.